This character, she's really fun and very evil, and so you don't often get a chance to have both, because movies can be very serious, and that's all fine and good, but like within the seriousness of what's happening, this is more of a dramedy, right? So you get all of that comedic relief, and with her, there's really no rules with her, and that is something that I loved right away. It's a very heightened road trip film. The most heightened road trip film I've ever experienced. But I will say too, well, like I said earlier, it is a dramedy, but at the same time, I like this. I love the script because it was very sort of like, you get that comedy, you get that the relationships are really beautiful, they're very touching, and then you also get this sort of this duality of the life that he's lived and him being faced with the past and the present and his choices, and so that's always fun too, because we make so many movies about people that lead double lives, and it's just interesting. Gwen is she's a jilted ex-lover, I guess, but it's sort of been a very long period where she hasn't seen him. So not so jilted in that, they just split up and, she wants him back. I think this has been brewing for her not I think, it has been brewing for her for many, many years. This thing of like, he's the one that got away and he gave up this exciting and amazing life that we had, and how could he, and I think that's always sort of sat with her. And so when they do, her and her boss come back to recover him and try to get him back into the business, to them it's, they're a bit sociopathic, to them it's sort of like, why would you need a family and a wife and all those things? Like, we're good, we'll get rid of that, and then you can come back and it'll all be good, it'll all be the same, right? And so that's kind of like the journey that they go on. I mean, it's absurd and fun. Michelle and I have known each other we did a film together. I just did the math the other day, and I guess it's like 17 years ago, which is like, seems impossible, because I'm only, in my early 20s. And so we have a history, and I had come on before her, actually, and then when I found out that it was her, I was so excited, because I always said that when I did that movie, I worked with like two of the coolest girls in Hollywood, and one was Michelle and one was Carrie Russell, because they're just like so easy and talented and fun, and it's like you can get really great work and still have a great time and all of that. And so I'm happy to report that 17 years later, it's still true about Michelle, and we sort of like turn to each other like every hour on the hour during all our action stuff, and we're just like, thank God it's you. Like, thank God I have a partner in this that I know and I trust and I'm very familiar with, so that's been really fun. Simon's so great, because we had some really cool conversations before I took the film, just about what we could do, and I basically was like, Simon, like, tell me what you think I can really bring to this. Like, if I can't bring something fun and interesting, like, I really don't want to do it. I mean, it has to be like, we have to have a plan for something that really makes it punch the way that we want it to. And he's like, no, and here it is. And so we sort of kind of had like some workshopping phone calls before it all happened. And I think that helped me kind of wrap around what it was that I could bring, because when I saw it at first, I was halfway there, but Simon was able to kind of bring me the other halfway. He's wonderful.